FRONTLINE Arts Festival. What's all the FAF about? FAF. 2025 is FRONTLINEdance's event to highlight and showcase the work of deaf, disabled, and neurodivergent artists. Over the 28th of February to the 2nd of March at the Potteries Museum and Art Gallery, a range of performances, arts and sound installations, including spoken word, dance, music, poetry, film, photographs, drawings and paintings will be exhibited and showcased. There will also be the chance to hear from our featured artists, ask questions, connect with others, watch performances, dance to a DJ set, and engage in a panel discussion. On Sunday 2nd of March at 11:30 a.m. and 1:30 p.m, a BSL hosted visit will take place. FRONTLINEdance. FRONTLINEdance is an artist-led organisation based in Stoke-on-Trent, placing disabled people and those with long-term health conditions at the core of its organisation as leaders, dancers, artists, and audiences. FRONTLINEdance have 7 photographic images exhibited that show the company's professional and community work. It features Connected Communities project, a promenade performance around Tunstall Park, a celebration of the rich, diverse community of Stoke-on-Trent. Holding On, a performance co-created with those who have lost a loved one to cancer. Soundness of Heart, co-created with their community groups to celebrate the Queen's Jubilee. The Explorers, a children's show. Kaylee Price. Originally from Greater Manchester, Kaylee Price trained at the Northern School of Contemporary Dance and Verve, 14. She's worked with Marvel Productions, FRONTLINEdance, Ace Dance and Music, Southpaw Dance Company, Blackhane, Chaya Collective, Watkins Dance Company, and Tino Sighall. Kaylee is also the choreographer and artistic director of Company K, making autobiographical work using her own lived experiences. Kaylee is a guest lecturer and has taught at NSCD, London Studio Centre, Leeds Beckett University, Swindon Dance, and for other professional companies. What? Me Worry? Is an autobiographical piece created by Kaylee, with Jay Gearing and Luke Marling, drawing on her lived experience of anxiety and neurodivergence. The work creates a compelling narrative using 3 art forms, film, dance, and music, to take you on a journey through the lens of living with generalized anxiety disorder. Installation of artwork. Can I Breathe is an FAF commission and debut. Kaylee's new work will be touching on the tension of the body through textures of paint, pen, materials and sewing, demonstrating the grittiness that you don't see on the outside but are truly felt and experienced on the inside, masking the exhaustion. Can I breathe? The many layers inside that erupt, hide away, facing the trauma in her secret place. Can I Breathe is a continuation of What Me Worry, expressed through visual art, which will be shared alongside the film in the Sculpture Court throughout FAF 2025. Join Kaylee on Friday 28th of February at 1 p.m, Sunday 1st of March at 11:30 a.m, and 1:30 p.m.
Two, one. Panic, she says. Panic, she goes. The day passes, but stillness plays out but never goes. Panic less. Panic she goes. The world rotates and the numbness grows. Never panic. Panic she goes. With chaotic madness, the brain explodes. Don't panic. Panic she goes. Will the earth ever stand still, bringing calm to your soul?
New Friars College. Portraits of us. The photographs have been taken by GCSE students as part of a portrait-themed coursework. New Friars is a special educational needs college in Stoke-on-Trent. Ticking Clock by Kat McGill. Ticking Clock is an interactive piece and is designed to be played with. You can move the clock hands, turn layers of sound on and off, and touch the tactile patterns on the clock body to create little musical pieces of your own. Kat says, "I find music and sound a really all-encompassing experience, so I wanted to recreate that with the piece. I want people to have fun exploring it, to find sounds they like, and sounds that make their brain itch. If people walk away afterwards feeling a bit dazed and confused, that's exactly the effect I'm after." Autistic musician Kat McGill confronts the concept of restricted and repetitive behaviours, one of the criteria for gaining a diagnosis of autism, and asks what it would mean to reframe these behaviours as regulating and relaxing. In this creative residency, Kat invites you to view the world through her eyes and ears as she explores how her brain experiences the sounds of the world around us, and shares how her restricted and repetitive behaviours are a source of great comfort and joy. Through Kat's interactive sound art, you can immerse yourself in a sensory soundscape and maybe explore some regulating and relaxing behaviours of your own. Restricted and Repetitive is a paid residency through Appetite. Who is Kat McGill? Kat McGill is an autistic musician, composer, and event producer. Kat's work has taken her all over the UK, from teaching signed songs at the Royal Albert Hall and running the UK's first Makaton-friendly folk festival. In 2021, Kat was recognised for her pioneering work with live online events during the global pandemic, and was awarded a British Empire Medal for services to the arts.
This protest banner is wow. It cannot be ignored. The Social Agency is an arts-based social and support group for autistic and learning disabled adults over 18 years old who live in Stoke-on-Trent and surrounding areas. We provide a safe place for autistic and/or learning disabled adults to come together and create. The Social Agency is facilitated by professional Stoke-on-Trent-based artists and creative volunteers. The Social Agency created this banner. Group members were extremely proud of their work. They feel it stirs powerful emotional responses from audience members. They feel it works both as a statement and as a piece of art. 18 people were involved in the making of this protest banner. It was a collaborative piece made over the course of 5 weeks by the group, its volunteers and facilitators, in its Arts Factory textile banner making sessions. In the sessions, they looked at examples of different protest banners, for example traditional trade union banners, looked at the book Rights Not Charity, Protest Textiles and Disability Activism by Gil Crawshaw, and used some of it as inspiration for its work. The group learnt sewing skills and used them to create each individual square, which makes up the border. Each square represents a different member of the group. What makes them who they are, what is important to them, and what they want to celebrate. The group wanted a strong, powerful message in the middle of the banner. As a group, they decided upon Autism Doesn't Have a Look, a message that was felt audiences should hear. The banner and message is a protest against social exclusion. In the process of making this artwork, group members had many discussions about their experiences of feeling misunderstood and stereotyped. The stranger. Today a stranger asked me, "What has blindness done to me? Has it limited the plans I've made, or the things I hoped would be? Has it forced me now to settle on a life that's second best? Has it made me give up lots of things, since I failed the blindness test? Do I still have aspirations? Special places dream to go? Is there any point in beauty, if the eyes won't work to show?" But my answer came so quickly, not a thought considered twice. I am happy for this blindness, for the way it's changed my life. It has taught me what's important, shown me who my real friends are, and I wouldn't change what I've now learned just to get back in my car. I have met amazing people since this RP took my sight. We share in common struggles, joined together in this plight. Though my retinas are dying, my mind's vision has increased. Each day I'm making memories, long after sight has ceased. So never offer pity for the broken sense I've lost, 'cause I feel I have gained more than the price that blindness cost.